morning, good afternoon, good evening, my audience. I'm right here with the MD of Homeness. So we want to get details of what he has in stock for us in this estate. So sir, please, we just want to briefly, in a nutshell, tell us what are you offering us in this estate?
All right. In a nutshell, this is the Ascent 2.0. Now, the Ascent 2.0 was launched exactly 18 months ago, and it sold out in 6 weeks. So what we are doing today is actually we acquired a few more plots and we're adding to it, and we're reopening the Ascent 2.0 for sale. Okay. Now, one of the most important things about the Ascent 2.0 is its strategic location, facing directly on the express. You can see,
yes, can see.
Facing directly on the express. And it's a very dry land. You can see for yourself.
100% dry. I can assure you that.
And we have well over 100 and something allocations done in here already. So we're not just asking people to buy; we're also allocating. And then another catch to this particular estate is the fact that it has a registered survey as we speak. You can Google that. You can go to Allow and search for it. You will get a registered survey on the Asset 2.0. So when it comes to value appreciation, when it comes to property gains and all of that, you can trust Ascent 2.0 to offer you exactly what you want. And believe me, the next few weeks you will like what you see here, because the fences will be going up and then the gatehouse will come in place. So by and large, what we hope to do is create a serene environment where investors feel that their investment here is actually safe and secure, and that they can keep just investing with us over time. Thank you.
Okay. Now, in respect of, in estates, we expect some facilities.
Yeah.
So what are the facilities? We are maybe 247 internet, all those what are the facilities that we expect in the future here? Obviously, we know it's not now.
Yeah.
In the future, what are the facilities that will be coming up in Ascent 2.0?
Okay, so basically, it's going to be a functional estate when the time comes. All right, we're going to have 247 electricity. We're going to have the gym available. We're going to have there's a few plots that have been allocated for commercial purposes, so that people can have some form of business within the estate, and a couple of other features that make estates really look like what it should look like. And we're not reneging on that. And one of the things we have done is try and stick to the plan that we have with the layout. You can't when it's time for people to start putting up their structures in here, they're going to have to follow a strict procedure, because you're not going to encroach into someone else's property. And so you cannot just walk in and then say you want to start doing your fence. No, our surveyors will have to be there to make sure that you stick to the timeline, you stick to the boundaries, so you don't encroach. Because when you encroach, it affects one thing or the other in the estate. So we plan for this estate really to be something very, very concise but beautifully and well crafted, so that everyone who buys into this particular investment will have value for money over time. Value for money over time.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, madam. It's a nice place, trust me.
100% dry.
30 plus now back in the market.
You can agree with me that this property,
take advantage.
It's where you invest your money, and your returns on investment will be high in a very short time.
So let me add this to what she's saying.
Okay.
So when this estate sold about 18 months ago, it sold at, I think, like at 2 million naira. Right now, it's coming back into the market for 5 million naira.
5 million.
You do the calculations.
You can see the
in 18 months. Do the calculations.
18 months, you can see the short period of time that you have gained such returns on your investment. Why don't you call me on the number showing on your screen? Because this is actually an investment. If you feel you have bought, why don't you think of commercial?
Yeah.
Buy commercial. Buy 6 plots. Buy in acres. Buy 10 plots. Think of commercial, because it's actually directly facing the express, and this road will soon be dualized.
Yeah.
So you don't have yourself to blame. If you could not invest in Lekki, you could not invest in Ikoyi. These are all, you agree with me that all the workforce that is coming towards the Dangote Refinary and African movie, they will look for accommodation. They will look for accommodation. So your hotels, your shoplets, it will be right in place. So call me on the number showing on your screen.